be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. At that time, Jesus said to his disciples, "This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. You are my friends if you do what I command you. No longer do I call you servants, for the servant does not know what his master is doing, but I have called you friends. For all that I have heard from my Father, I have made known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you, and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should abide, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give it to you. This I command you, to love one another." The Gospel of the Lord. Love. It all boils down to love. For God is love, and those who dwell in love dwell in God, and God in them. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. It seems simple enough. It seems clear enough. Just do that, Jesus says. Just do that. But in our world today, love is a tricky thing, for the word itself has become mixed up and mired with different meanings. I love my iPhone. I love my rest time. I love my car. I love my favorite television sitcom. And so we have sort of sullied the word love. We have diluted its significance, very much like the word sorry. The word sorry has become an almost automatic response for any offense. I bumped somebody in line, sorry. I said something by mistake, sorry. I pressed the wrong button, sorry. Made the wrong call, sorry. And so the true meaning of sorry, which expresses contrition, which expresses sorrow, is lost because it's diluted. Love has, dare I say, gone the same way, because we love so many, almost too many things. We start to equate the love that we have for those things with the love that we should have for deeper things, for more significant things. Do I love my free time as much as my family? Do I love my car as much as my son? Do I love my iPhone as much as my mother? Do I love all these other things, material things, as much as my God? We also ask ourselves today, what is cool to love? What are the right things to love? What deserves our love, our affection? Jesus says, love one another, but he doesn't end it there. He puts a qualifier in that sentence. Love one another as I have loved you. Jesus himself, in and through his life, shows us the true meaning of love, of significant love. A love that is beyond comparison, a love that is beyond equation with iPhones and free time and cars. Jesus shows us a self-sacrificial love, a love that transcends all things, a love that St. Paul describes quite succinctly as patient and kind and merciful and not seeking anything of itself. Jesus shows us true love. And then he says to us, that's how we should love. That we should love each other as disciples, as made in the image and likeness of God, as human beings, with a self-sacrificial, complete, patient, kind, merciful, tolerant love that seeks nothing for itself, that is because it is. And the only vague comparison that we can make in our human life with that is the love that a mother or a father would have for their child, and correspondingly, perhaps even more so, that the innocent child would have for their parents. A complete love. More on this gospel will be said on Sunday, but for now, I would just like us to meditate on that word, love, how we have come to use it, and what we have come in our own lives to associate with it. How we choose to love, and if our love is reflective of what it should be. Primarily for one another, for human beings around us. Sacrificial, all-encompassing, patient, kind, tolerant, and merciful, and seeking nothing for itself. Let us put aside that love, that false love that we have for material things, for pleasurable, self-pleasurable things that we have filled our lives with. And let us go back to focus on love's true and deeper meaning. To love one another as I have loved you. Amen.